Oh, he's busy.
Notice you're doing the scary whisper voice.
That is kidnapping. That is illegal crime. He's wearing a suit jacket. I listen.
Emphasis on the word kid.
Yep.
Is that like candy on the white van for ambitious people? It's got a suit jacket. Trust that guy. Unbelievable. Guys, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Holy cow. This week is flying by. Wednesday.
By the way, Mark. Solid cleanup.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Haircut.
Yeah.
It's well done. How often do you have to get your haircut?
Every like 2 to 3 weeks, probably.
2 weeks? Okay, that's solid. It's not bad. Some people are like 1 week. Like, I don't have hair growth that fast, but
Just go to my girl. You get cleaned up every week.
that feels like overkill.
No, what you do is every 2 weeks you actually get your haircut.
Yeah, and then you get free maintenance in between.
Yeah, I don't want to make that. Like, I just don't want to go there. That
It's
often.
yeah, it's your
I
time.
just don't
worth.
want to
Yeah,
go.
I get it. Feel
Yeah,
that.
it takes 10 minutes. Like I'm going tomorrow.
It doesn't take just 10 minutes.
I have-
Maybe when
I have
you're
a
there.
Set, steady, Thursday, 4 o'clock. Just walk in the door.
Just imagine your wife wants you to play golf now, so you're gonna have to substitute that with time at the golf range. So
Yeah, we're going on Sunday. We're going to Top Golf.
you and the fam,
Me and my father-in-law, my wife.
love that for you.
I haven't swung a golf club sober since I was 13. I genuinely don't even know how to do it.
Well,
I also don't know.
they call it swing lube for a reason. So if you need some shots, keep your what?
On the ball.
Good tips. This is great. Aaliyah has a really pressing question she wants to ask. Oh.
I'm 100% gonna go in there and baseball bat that thing.
Yeah.
for sure.
If you want to go out before, you just let me know. We'll find a time. We'll make it happen.
Between now and Sunday.
Yeah. Very careful. Firstly, there's like 4 days between now and Sunday. I digress.
It is Wednesday.
It is
It's
Wednesday.
our schedules.
Listen, you got time for neck shape ups and all kind of other nonsense, so we could do this. All right.
We could go with it.
Yeah, it doesn't. You don't have to be there for 10 or 15 minutes. It doesn't take forever. It's not an all day thing. We don't have to go. Yeah, play 5 hours of golf,
We
pal.
could go drop it.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I don't spend an
I
hour
thought you
practicing
meant-
golf. Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought
Play
you
a
meant
round of golf.
Go play a round of golf.
No,
I was
no.
like, how the fuck am I gonna do
No,
that?
yeah. The range much more condensed. You
Yeah.
get all the swings you want, but you get it in a quarter of the time. Much better. Much
Well,
more
let's do that.
reasonable for really. That's where you actually get decent at golf, so that you don't feel
Well,
silly.
and as you saw
baseballing it.
in Dismal River, the short game's fun.
I can do this.
My
That was
short game's
awesome.
fun. Because I stepped in for a buddy of ours who couldn't see the ball
Man,
by the time I got there.
that's it. Alcohol helps until it doesn't. Yep.
Oh, he was so good.
See the ball.
Was Jack our buddy? Who was the? Oh, Connor. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yep.
Because they went early, I went later. And by the time I got there, they were already,
Drinks were pouring.
yeah, you guys were probably, I don't know, like probably 14 holes in.
Yeah.
So nice and prime,
Yeah.
nice.
And so,
Yeah.
so I like got there and I was like, well, I'm gonna go
Unlimited
and
drinks
run,
out there.
But you guys keep going, because I'm not hopefully.
Did your
I went and did my.
homie die trying to negotiate that deal? Because she hasn't been back since I told her, like, dude, cancel that contract.
I don't know, man. She left
She didn't
last one. Was that Monday to go to the bank? I ain't seen her since. I don't know.
Wow. You might gotta check on her,
And
honestly.
he can hit just fine.
Let's see.
That and what was the other thing she did?
He can hit in the little holes.
Her house came off the market, or it went back on the market. I don't know if it went back
The
on. or not.
Douglas Street one?
Yeah.
The one that she needed canceled or whatever?
No. The Dundee one.
That one went back on the market?
She said inspection fell through. But the seller's gonna fix everything. That's what she
Well, there's
said.
practice.
I didn't know that was even.
Never mind. I know more about your best friend than you do.
My
Hell yeah.
dad's been bugging
Ben
me.
was my best friend.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, big dog. Let's go. I see you.
He puts rocks in the fridge, so that's what he does.
I'm not. Never mind. I like rocks.
That's how I'm not, but I don't like rocks. I just like the way they feel.
You know what I'm saying?
I just when I saw it right here.
A couple in my pocket.
That's Ben, dude. He will go. Yesterday, when I was walking around the apartment and he grabbed as many as he can carry. It's 5 right now.
Yeah.
And he had so many that like he was dropping it, like every 4 steps, I'd pick it back up, he'd drop another one, so we were making progress.
Yeah,
because he was dropping them
leapfrogging
in
his.
And then he gets them inside, like
For 2 hours.
lays them all out, and then he takes them to his bar table and puts them in there.
Like, and that's our routine now.
We have so many rocks.
And then
I love that for him.
a
Everybody's got their thing.
front holster
Like rocks.
tactical.
See, there's, yeah, we have all these. Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I just haven't.
All right, guys. I want to make sure we just get a chance to practice this because there's a couple of things that I want to throw at you around this thing. Really quick, any wins while we're here? Big wins, small wins, little wins,
Yeah,
great
this
wins.
morning, some signatures.
Say it again.
Said I woke up this morning to some signatures.
Woke up this morning to some signatures. Did you feel like P. Diddy when you woke up?
No, I didn't.
Good, good.
Yeah,
Yep, that's a shame. You had like a #1 like Billboard top 10 hit, and then now you have to go back and change the lyrics to your song. Shout out to Kesha. Okay, signatures for what? What'd you get signatures for? How'd that happen?
We have 3 listings coming up. at the
Holy
beginning
cow.
Of July. One's 650, one's 625, and one's 500. All West Omaha, nice 2-story or 2-story, 2-story in a ranch.
Love it. Now, where are you finding all these listings? Since you know there's not lots of listings.
All 3 are Airbnbs owned by the same people.
Love it.
And
Investor
they
clients.
are, they decided they want to sell them, and the reason I met these people is years and years and years and years and years ago. I actually met them at an open house, went and showed them some houses. They ended up buying from an agent that had the house. This is the beginning of my career. And they felt bad about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they kept on seeing me at open houses because they just went and looked at them for fun for their Airbnb business. And I kept that relationship going. And then he called me this round and he said, man, I'm not making that mistake again. I'm using you. I got 3 houses for you to sell. When can we meet?
When can we meet? I love
Why are they
this.
selling them?
It's so funny.
Because-
How'd you know that's where we were going? That's so great. No, you're perfect. That was
So
great.
That's like
You're like, it's in you now. Now you're curious.
She's like, oh, what's the motivation?
Yeah. What's their main motivation?
Yeah, but like, I mean, Airbnb seemed.
They all cash flow just fine. But they've decided that they want to have Airbnbs outside of them because they want to be able to take advantage of them. And so rather than having 3 houses here in Omaha, they'd rather sell the 3 houses and go buy 2 houses somewhere that they would actually like to travel. And then use those when they do travel.
Love that. I love that. What a bold strategy to sell those immediately prior to College World Series, but I guess that's probably not their audience anyway. Oh yeah, after July, because they got the next 2 weeks coming up, so they're good.
So
That explains it so
I
much.
actually have them going on the market the week after the 4th of July.
That makes such perfect sense. Look at this. Shout out to Strategery. Cool. All right. I had a client yesterday who called me and said, hey, we're going to turn the house you sold us into an Airbnb. And do you know what I said to that? Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Yes. So investing, great opportunities, but not for everybody. I promise you, if it's not something you plan on making a career out of, it is probably going to be more expensive to you than helpful.
Depends on what.
End scene.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what I want to do today, I want to give you a chance to work on this sphere of influence script because there's 2 really important things that you've got to learn how to do as a result of using the script. Okay, the first is to find the smallest thing and generate really, really good conversation out of it. Okay, that's one of the skills that we're building here. The second skill we're building here is your ability to take those conversations and turn them into a way for you to introduce what you do in your business. Okay. We're going to talk about one of the cool, really, really cool hidden tools in this script for you. But first, I want to give you a chance to practice those 2 things. Okay. So I just want to remind you on the board, one of the reasons why we haven't deleted this is these topics tend to be the reasons that we know most people move. These are the things that cause people to move, and your ability to have conversations around them might enable you to notice that one of these things is changing in somebody's life. Okay, when one of these things changes, that tends to be the time where moving gets introduced as a concept, or the idea of getting a house, upgrading to a house, switching where we live. Like all of those things are natural extensions of changes in these topics. Okay. So your ability to begin conversations around these things and get clear on are there changes is a really, really important skill for you to be able to have for you to find business almost anywhere in a bar setting, at a graduation party, over the phone, when you text people, whenever those opportunities show up, and you'll have the ability to align yourself with those and let people know that you can help. All right. So I'm going to give you the chance today to work with a partner. And what we're going to do is we're going to go back and forth. We'll see if we can go back and forth 2 times each with your partner and see if you can find something different each time. Okay, something different to just start the conversation around, because with your skills of asking a question, listening for the answer, repeating and improving, and asking another question, any 2 things that you find about the persons you're going to talk to can create really, really good conversation for you. Okay, so I want to give you a chance to practice this sphere of influence script really, really easy with a partner and see if you can find 2 different things with the same person and just get really, really good at this skill of inviting these conversations. All right. Find a partner. We're going to practice this. We've got about 20 minutes and then I'll introduce the tool.
Oh,
Hella partners. Let's go.
Figure something out. Oh, yeah.
Eric hasn't got this one yet. Will you pass one of these back to the Eric Carriger?
It's new.
Yeah, it's new. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
I do, is that creepy? Like you're sitting.
You think I'm just standing up here looking pretty? You
Maybe.
Mine is not very.
don't have to say it.
Really.
Oh, damn. That's not what I thought was. That hair flip wasn't, it was too much for me.
Yeah, Just celebrated an
Oh,
anniversary.
it's terrible.
You kidding me? I thought that was pretty good.
No, I'm just messed up.
That's how they do it.
I'm just messed up.
You're 1 year older.
Why?
Not a year wiser.
You got coffee?
Well, it's the.
That's the worst thing that ever happened to me.
I'm saving a ton of money for
Trying to be
Swift,
an escape artist too, but-
He always wants to do pilot, just
Right.
back up a little bit. but,
Let me make this elegant for you with less money.
Start, yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, would you have time to film today for about 10 minutes? I set everything up now.
What else is new? Catch me up. How's everything else
You,
going?
you really want me to film in this?
Pretty good. I like it. Just working, I like it.
You just want film, you don't, you're,
Yeah, I'm.
you're trying really hard to make it work in your head. Like, no, I.
You got the script? How many videos you got him doing?
Question one would be, how do you determine what advice to give to clients that are doing Airbnbs or rentals?
You have the script.
These are interview
Well, I've
questions.
seen a lot
Dig
of
it.
different stuff on Facebook.
So,
Of Mr. Ron Junior.
no, for what you're looking for.
All right, all right. I'm gonna keep pushing you. This prep means prep.
I can prep. However, I do also want.
I'm gonna ask you these questions and I want, this is one of the things I want you to get out of it and then add whatever you want to it. Boom, go.
I'm very picky about where.
What's my inspiration? You name the movie? You can.
Specific, say. So, yeah,
I can't even name the movie. I just made that up.
But if you have a.
Keep going, you're doing great.
Expectation and you want it.
Which one are you doing? Airbnb advice?
No.
Oh, you have a bunch of them. What other ones you got?
Yeah, no, the way I think of it is. When do you use staging? That's a quick one.
Oh, fire. Yeah, good. Love that.
How do you deal with multiple offers? And then the only part of this script I've written, well, one, you need to say, I can't do anything without paperwork in front of me.
Which is.
Right? Or whatever the line is. I don't know. I know people know. And then my last question is, who on the team have you been pleased with
Stop.
the growth? And if you would tell the story, but exclude the name, so I don't know that question.
Yeah, yeah, you know that one. It just,
Who's on our team, I've watched them. They're
Yeah.
2 years.
And myself and. And making
Right on the
everybody
cusp
come
of
to their
hitting their
house.
stride.
yeah,
Have you
Something like that, so.
we're good. For years.
Well, and their timing is everything. And when you're ready, you'll be ready.
All right, 1 minute, and I will reveal the last piece we're talking about.
Easiest
Dude.
introduction ever.
Script game.
Okay, well, I use this for real estate, but it works for everything. to me.
We'll talk about
Just
it.
start a group chat with all of us in it so that it's not awkward and everyone. can
Yeah, she sent me a message, said that she liked our group. She just feels like she has a better relationship with him.
No problem.
I think it's because he was there and then he left.
Yeah.
She was.
Let me know if you ever need anything.
What your realty was? Oh, she was a strong
She was
person.
very strong.
Yeah, so-
That's okay.
Later.
And then she's like, loved your, it's like you were really sweet, humble, kind, blah, blah, blah.
That's like-
It's like, well, just let me know where I can help.
Insert
Yeah,
that on my
cool.
page.
All
When
right.
that doesn't work out.
Can't say anything, you're like,
Or if it does,
Not
Great.
pregnant.
Fair enough.
Great.
So that's a pat
Sucks though.
on, pat on
I
back.
won't lie, her, and then I did that whole, what she did that differently.
yeah,
Knowing that she was in social media, totally should have stuck her with her first day. And
Could've.
had him walk through like some of the stuff that we.
I feel like the most.
Maybe.
Rather than have her come in. and talk.
where did she come from?
Where did I meet her?
Yeah.
She wanted me to do a video on my house.
That's right.
And so I looked on her stuff. I was like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's good stuff.
yeah,
Like, put a robot
Cool.
relationship or anything.
But- the only reason it's really that good
Well,
is they
maybe
have a little
just
gimbal thingy,
better
really
if it
nice
was
camera.
space, like if you wanted just
Okay.
somebody-
That's all you need.
If you see this and you're
Good start. It helps.
use some of these
I mean,
pieces,
I don't think there's much editing on there. other than, like
You
Or
know,
we could find
if
one
there's a
cap
way
cut.
that you can.
Yeah.
Is there any way to get rid of the cap cut thing at the end?
Yes. Can I have your phone in your settings?
Hey, just throw this out there, you know what I mean, like, it's sitting down here, like.
I'd like to be able to.
All right, gang, let's chat for just a second.
Oh, shit.
Well, I tried to turn that around and just put it back right now.
Dude, I was at the gym this morning and a lady mistook me for you.
You get a clean pay or what?
Nah, she thought I was a professional fitness athlete, and I was like, nah,
Elite
I don't have
athlete muscle
elite power
composition.
athlete muscle
You might,
composition.
you probably do. You
I
gotta
do
go-
not.
You gotta go get.
I'm
the-
just like,
The test. dude.
no, I have like long distance running composition.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And how do you know?
It's the sport of my people. Yep. See, you were supposed to laugh at that. See? Okay, guys, I've got a deep dark secret that I've got to share with you about this script. The two things I told you as we started this are the most important skills that exist inside of this script, and the most important things that you've got to be able to take away from the script, which are the ability to observe something about somebody and then engage it in very good conversation that generally leads you towards one of these topics, one of the life circumstances that generally causes people to move. It makes it really, really easy to transition into your world of what you do in real estate, right? Just makes it a really natural thing, because if we start talking about houses or moving, it's like, hey, don't you do that? Yes, very easy. Okay. Do me a favor, draw a little dotted line underneath step number 3. Draw a dotted line under step number 3. Just a dotted line across the page there. Because here's what I know as somebody who spends a lot of time around real estate professionals. Is up to step 3, real estate agents feel very, very comfortable. And then after step 3, you know what tends to happen? Anybody experience this as you were going through the script or practicing it or reading it out loud?
Straight to step 8, dude.
Yeah, it gets a little nerve-wracking. And what we tend to do as real estate salespeople, we forget we're salespeople and we chicken out. We chicken out when it comes time to offer, to ask, to invite people to join our business, to ask for the business. This is the place where most real estate agents really, really don't feel comfortable. Okay. And I just want to edify you and say, if that is you, if you're feeling any of that, that is completely natural, completely normal, and I completely understand. The beauty of this script is that we are endowing you with skills that, even if for whatever reason, on the first couple of calls, you chicken out when you go steps 4 through 7, explaining how people can give you referrals or giving yourself a chance to get appointments. Even if you chicken out, you get really, really good at just having these conversations around these topics. What naturally happens is, after you hang up the phone, after you don't ask for the referrals, after you don't ask for the business, you've been so interested in the person across from you or the person on the other end of the phone that they go then look you up and say, I wonder what Eric's up to. We talked all about me. I wonder what Mark's doing. And the first thing they see is your 3 real estate videos. And it's really timely that we saw a win in the group chat today from Danielle, where she talked specifically about this exact thing happening. Somebody who she had known long before was interested, and when they saw those things, when it was their time, they reached out to her. The beauty of Sphere is that these don't have to be opportunities that you get today. These can be opportunities that show up a year from now, 2 years from now, 6 months from now. And your ability to just nurture those relationships is what will invite all of those deals to show up when it's time for your clients. Okay. So the beauty of this script is, just by beginning it the right way, you set yourself up to reap all of the rewards, because these are people who already know you, like you, and trust you. Okay. Steps 4 through 7 are really going to take it a step further and double what these people will do for you, because now they have actionable steps. But there will be some rewards just in the fact that you've invested in this relationship and had correct conversations with the right people at the right time. and you showed how much you care about them. Okay, so this is a big piece of keeping people in what we call your loyalty circle, people that come back to you for a repeat and referral business and send you all their friends. So I really want to encourage you, again, get in the habit of doing this. Do this when you see that memory on Facebook. Do this when you drive by their neighborhood, when you're out showing houses. Do this when you are, when you see their birthday come up. Do this at the end of your prospecting, or even at the beginning of your prospecting. If you just need to get a couple of really good contacts in, take time and do 2 a day. Do 3 a day, do 1 a day, and just push yourself to really invest in these relationships, because they will be the fruit that feeds your business for the long term. Okay. And as we wrap up today, I just want to remind you, tomorrow we've got a class. We're going to get in depth around some additional things inside of your sphere that you can do to keep people in your world, to invite people to come work with you, and to just build some more of these relationships. And tomorrow night, we've got the client appreciation event, Meraki at the Movies. If you don't have all your RSVPs in already, make sure you get those in ASAP, because we're going to finalize that list so that only the people who have actually RSVP'd are going to have tickets. Because if they don't RSVP and they show up, it's a movie theater. There's only so many seats. We can't really lap up. It's kind of a weird thing. So as I let you go today, just make sure you prioritize that. And one of the easiest ways you can make these sphere calls, this script right here, and invite people to that client appreciation event. Okay. If you have questions for us, we'll be around all day. We'll be doing month 3 tomorrow. So come back for that if you are in that month 3 coaching. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being here. We'll see you later. Peace and blessings.